a good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, comment, all that. Now, normally I include like a bunch of movie footage and stuff in my reviews and all that, but Warner Brothers is like increasingly dickheads about stuff like that. So, Godzilla vs. Kong. We're going to be reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla fans won't be as happy as Kong fans on this one. It tends to lean one direction, playing favorites with a particular character, and it's obvious which character that is by what I just said. So, this feels like a really epic adventure with a journey to the center of the earth and Mass Effect 2 suicide mission with a Reaper tech surprise. Godzilla vs. Kong, the climax of apocalyptic monster porn that you've been waiting for. So the positives on this one: efficient pacing, well-lit, visual eye candy that can be pretty fucking dazzling. And it adds in rich mythology and lore. The movie is beautiful, visually stunning. Environments, creatures, battles, toe-to-toe standoffs between Godzilla and Kong every so often. It's not like one and then you gotta wait another 50 fucking minutes or something. No, this movie has it every so often in different environments that provide refreshing tactical approaches that reinvents the battle to stay visually appealing, where it doesn't feel like it's more the same, that you're just retreading what you've already done. Godzilla gets an arc and has a friend that provides a human touch the previous films hadn't had before. Alexander Skarsgård's character becomes more likable over the course of the film. Most of the characters are still paper thin, just their occupation. Most of the comedy doesn't work that well either, but a few key moments of subtle organic humor stick for me, and those are only scenes with Alexander Skarsgård, in my opinion. And there are just nice little moments in here, like Kong waking up, yawning, and getting his day started. You got this little girl in there that's befriended Kong, and she's created this little Kong doll. I've got to get one for my kids. I've got to go in the backyard and make one out of twigs. Negatives on this one: the human characters are, again, the weak point. Like I said, paper thin. The conspiracy theorist whistleblower character arc tries to be comedic constantly, and it doesn't land any jokes for me, any at all. And there's just some very questionable Apex security standards that just they're completely ridiculous, and it will take you out of the reality of the movie if you stop to think about it at all for 1 second. And it just makes it hard to take the plot of the film all that serious. But then again, it is a bunch of giant monsters that are supposed to just be at each other's throats, wreaking havoc throughout various cities and locations. So you don't need to put a lot of thought into it. Godzilla comes off like a straight-up villain in large portions of this film in comparison to Kong. Godzilla is underused and lacking his own arc that make this film feel more like a sequel to Skull Island than a clash of two titans that are title characters and heroes of their own films. Some of Godzilla's actions seem out of character to force the narrative, and just a lot of the plot is silly. You've got what feels like two forced side quests that weave together in the end for a climax that doesn't feel like it came together naturally, but the climax is a win. So with that said, overall, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It promised monster mayhem. Godzilla and Kong going at it, and it delivers that consistently throughout the entire film. These two iconic monsters going at it. Now, it probably should have been named Kong vs. Godzilla rather than Godzilla vs. Kong, because let's face it, you get more Kong than Godzilla, and it feels a bit uneven in that manner. Feels a little bit unfair to one character compared to the other, but it gives solid, stunning visuals, big monster battles consistently throughout. You get a lot of rich lore. Just, leave your brain at the door. Popcorn film that's pretty damn enjoyable, I have to admit. Don't expect a lot of characters with depth and substance, human characters that is, but Kong certainly gets a lot of depth and substance delivered in here. Godzilla, not so much. It gets an 8 out of 10. It's an enjoyable action flick, action adventure, full of rich lore and kind of a enjoyable journey to go on. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Did you like it more than you thought you would? Did you dislike it more than you thought you would? Let me know your thoughts, how you felt about it in the comments section below. Like, subscribe, share, and check out the rest of my reviews on the rest of this Monsterverse. I reviewed all of them leading up to this one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this particular film. Fake good one here. Eventually we will. Stay awesome. Rock on.